QR codes have become more popular since the start of the pandemic, and some cybersecurity experts are warning scammers are taking notice. They say scams targeting QR codes are on the rise. Joining us now to talk about that and with some advice to avoid falling victim is Bree Fowler, Senior Writer with CNET. First up, can you tell us how this scam works?
Well, basically, criminals are using QR codes instead of actual links to try to get you to go to malicious websites. Now, they could be stickers that are stuck to a bus stop. It could be, QR codes included in email. It really doesn't matter.
Now, if you scan a fake QR code, is that something that can infect your phone with malware?
Well, not right away. It's just like clicking on a link in a phishing email. It'll usually take you to a site where they might want you to download something, or that they might want you to hand over credit card or other personal information. And that's where you're going to get into trouble.
How often would you say QR codes are used for malicious purposes?
There's really no way to know right now. Researchers started seeing these just in the last couple of years mainly. And the pandemic has really spurred QR code usage. I mean, you see restaurants using them for menus now and in a lot of other places where you didn't normally. So I think people are more apt to scan them than they used to be. But also, regular phishing emails with links and malicious attachments, those are still a big thing as well.
So yeah, with you seeing QR codes pretty much everywhere these days, how can you tell if one is legit or not?
It's just like anything else. You need to take a beat and take a good look at it. If you're looking at a bus stop and, there's a sticker attached with the QR code, maybe you should be a little skeptical. Recently, police and parking enforcement officials in Austin, Texas and San Antonio found exactly that. There were malicious stickers stuck to, parking meters, and people were duped into scanning them and, paying for their parking through a site that wasn't actually the city's. So you really have to be careful, especially out in public places.
Yeah, so much to look out for. What's your biggest piece of advice to consumers to avoid falling victim?
Once you scan that code, take a good look at the website. And, this goes for any other kind of potential phishing as well, whether it's a link or a malicious attachment. If the website looks weird, if it's asking you for information that you shouldn't have to give up, just don't do it. You can always go directly to a website. You can ask a restaurant for a paper menu. You can get a paper bus schedule still. These aren't really, big deal things. It's always better just to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, good piece of advice there. Bree Fowler with CNET, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.